Hello everyone, welcome back to the Oblivion streams, and we have something very fun to do today, because we are doing some more main scenario questline progression, but there's something else we're doing first. You see, today, something happened. Something that requires us to travel forward in time to Jurassic June. Let's go! We haven't seen this trailer yet, we have avoided it all day, it's been out for hours. Gonna watch it together now, just like we did with the first trailer a few months ago. Let's go. Hold on, maybe we can. Is the volume sounds a bit low? Oh, no, it's fine.
On the island we're headed to, 24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners did experimental work, leaving only the worst ones here.
Nice. The riverboat scene from the novel. There are kids in this one. There weren't any kids in the first trailer.
Don't see that every day.
Or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh? Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
You think a shell will be eaten in this movie? Maybe.
She's scared.
Oh, they have a baby ceratopsid.
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Oh, that's the flying raptors.
Then was a source. We found it?
No, it found us.
Alright, let's have a closer look at this. So, we're starting off here in the lab, with the D-Rex, the Distortus Rex, which, of course, is not an actual dinosaur. It is basically a, it's apparently some kind of, like, experiment gone wrong. It's similar to like the Indominus, where it's like based on like a bunch of different dinosaurs, but in this case it was like it didn't turn out as intended. You can kind of barely see it right here. And in addition to that, we got another shot of it before. There it is. It's like ugly. It's bloated. It kind of looks a lot like honestly, it kind of looks like a fucking Doom monster. Kind of Doom 3 era. It looks really neat. Hello, Molly. Yeah, that's the D-Rex. And then here you got the another thing. Here they have winged raptors. Now this is not like winged raptors in the context of actual like the Deinonychuses, which had feathers and wings. But rather, it's like a hybrid of a pterosaur and a raptor, which is also some kind of like accidental hybrid. So basically, the concept of this film, when we watched the first trailer, we criticized it, like, how can this be the original research center? Because that was Site B. That was the whole point of Site B. this is basically the mistakes were made place. This is like the this is where the rejects went to live. In a way. So like a bunch of like failed experiments and like various dangerous dinosaurs. Let's have another look. I think Shabungo will be in this movie. Oh, one can hope. Okay, so this is obviously like the first thing they really here to mention the theme park owners doing experimental work. Whether that's Jurassic Park or Jurassic World is not entirely clear.
Or is it experimental work?
But yeah, so here for example, if we go back, it says Mutadon R, which is like some kind of two-headed Pteranodon, maybe? The T-Rex looks great, by the way. The best that the T-Rex has looked since the original trilogy. Like, this is a good-looking T-Rex right here. Very good-looking. Love the color on it. And like, you know, it's a little over a month until the film is out, but like the effects already look like good. So this scene is based on the original novel. The riverboat scene was originally intended to be in the first film as well, but it got cut. And they kind of did it in Jurassic Park 3. But here they're doing it with a T-Rex again. And of course, there's T-Rex snapping at the kids. And the T-Rex looks great. Really, really good T-Rex design. A valley full of Titanosaurs. Pretty cool. They have somehow changed the Titanosaur design since the last trailer. In the last trailer, they had like sails here down the neck. Now they only seem to have it at the top of their head and at the their the bottom of their spine. There were criticisms about the sail. We thought the sail looked cool, but you know, not everyone thought so. Something for dinosaur eggs. Oh yeah, so there's a Quetzalcoatlus. Pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be.
Time to move.
It looks really good. Again, we love the color use. Colors was like one of the big problems with the Jurassic World trilogy. They really didn't like putting colors on the dinosaurs for some reason, but here has some nice blue and red. Looks nice.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
And of course, here we have Grahatia from Final Fantasy 14. So this we gotta look at. It's obviously a ceratopsid, but we can't tell what kind of ceratopsid. It doesn't need to be any holes in the frill. So it's not a Sinoceratops. A Protoceratops? Maybe. It could be. The Protoceratops didn't have a horn on the nose like that, but that could be that could be like artistic freedom situation. Well, this time they kind of are sending military to deal with. At least Scarlett Johansson's character is like some kind of military person, we think. One of the original proposed endings to Jurassic Park 3 actually was that they were gonna bomb the entire island. Not sure how we feel about these. They look kind of goofy, we think, but you know, we imagine it's gonna be scary when they start flying. Flying raptors, that's basically what the Pteranodons in Jurassic Park 3 was. That's basically how they were handled, which was a really cool way to do it. 2 dozen species have survived there alone. Was there no Spinosaurus in this trailer? We know the Spinosauruses are in it. They were in the first trailer. There are 3 Spinosauruses. If we recall correctly, the plot is basically they need to find like 4 specific dinosaurs and like get their DNA to like create some kind of, I'm guessing, medicine or something. Andrea, which Jurassic movies do you need to watch to see this movie? I've only seen the original trilogy and the first World. We think it's gonna be a standalone experience. You don't need to watch any of them, probably. Like, because then I guess it doesn't take place on Isla Nublar or Isla Zorna, so like, it's an all new location. Obviously, like, so the second world film, something happens at the end of the second world film that affects the series going forward. But also, this film is kind of walking that back a bit, which we do have opinions on. But yeah, we're pretty sure this is gonna be fully standalone, so you don't need to watch any of them. It's possible this Mosasaurus is supposed to be the same one as in Jurassic World, maybe, because it does survive all the way through the series. The fact that it's out in open water suggests that it might be. I think we've seen all we have to see. We gotta be honest, we kind of expected a little bit more plot details in this second trailer. But maybe they're gonna give us more of a story-focused trailer after this, maybe. Yeah, July 2nd is not that far away. Very excited for it.